Here at R&A Scott, we hold the MAN Truck and Bus UK franchise for Gainsborough and the surrounding area. But we don't just service and repair trucks, we do cars as well. Our competitive car service and MOT packages start from as little as £99 and include parts, labour and VAT. But we're not just fanatical about vehicles, we are passionate about football too and are proud to sponsor Gainsborough Trinity.
Referee Jamie O'Connor, assisted by Gareth Carlisle and Bradley Moore. Just one change to the 16 for Trinity this afternoon, with Ross Hannah, assistant interim manager, on the bench for the Blues. From 1 to 11, John Stewart in goal, 2 Yohan Evans, 3 Ben Gordon, 4 Simon Russell, 5 Joe Maguire, 6 Nathan Stainfield, 7 Alex Byrne, 8 Captain Shane Clark, 9 Ashley Worsfold, 10 Ant Wilson, 11 Will Longbottom. On the bench for the Holy Blues, Harry Middleton, George Hornshaw, Damien Reeves, Elliot Wilson and Ross Hannah. There's a good number in already as the team sheet flies away, which is never good when you're trying to work on a commentary for the masses. The respect handshakes are finished. Trinity just going through a few final quick feet routines in front of the club on the park, to the left of the ping stand. Matt Lawler and Shane Clark heading towards the centre circle to meet with the referee and his assistants. Quick handshakes all round. Trinity with a new lease of life under interim boss Liam King, assisted by Ross Hannah, winning 2 out of 2. Now, which the latest team to have beaten Bamber Bridge, a 2-0 victory in midweek. As we look to turn things around, Trinity will be shooting from right to left in front of us, attacking the open gasworks end. Players just converging in a mini huddle. Looks like Bamber Bridge are thinking about copying something similar. Perfectly symmetrical. Hopefully there's nothing symmetrical about the scoreline come 4:45. Double whammy of Trinity winning the toss. Turning round, attacking the favoured way first, and having kick-off. Simon Russell with the ball at his feet in the centre circle. Two of the top Evo stick marksmen in action today. Alistair Wade-Carr for Bamber Bridge. Our very own Ashley Worsfold in the number 9 shirt. And Wilson trying to pinch a couple of yards before kick-off. A nice line already from the referee, Jamie O'Connor, who says, "I've got eyes in the back of my head." Shane Clark looks to swing the ball out to Ant Wilson, who gets up and challenges, but the ball's out of play for a throw-in Bamber Bridge's way to his penalty area. Darren McKnight, the Bamber Bridge number 6, looks to be taking responsibility for this free kick. Ash Worsfold alone in the centre circle. 3 men in the Gainsborough wall. McKnight shaping up to take this right foot at Scott Harris, an option square. No Trinity man within 10 yards. McKnight steps up. John Stewart beats it behind for a corner kick. Diving to his right hand side. Shot on target. Stewart had to be equal to it. Called into action for the Holy Blues. McKnight on set piece duty again, right foot it in swinging corner. Stainfield's underneath it, heads partial tear. But a speculative back. It's just a case of winning that first ball and looking to build as Middleton looks to get to the byline. Low ball in, cut out of a near post by Ben Thomas. Byrne looking to get round. Worsfold hunting, Worsfold pouncing. but the goalkeeper just doing enough to put him off, and the ball's behind for a goal kick. Alex Byrne there ambling across to the right hand side. 35 minutes on the clock. It's still Gainsborough Trinity 0, Bamber Bridge 0, as Alex Byrne signals, and then clips the ball in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, headed down by Stainfield, and it's in! It's 1-0 to Trinity. Stainfield's downward header somehow squirmed under Russell Saunders under extreme pressure from Ashley Worsfold, but it's Stainfield claiming it. Gainsborough Trinity 1, Bamber Bridge 0. McKnight goes short instead, gets it back and looks to get the ball onto his left side, clip to the back post. Evans does well underneath it, diving header clears. It's with Marlowe. Chris Marlowe, low effort. John Stewart has everything behind it. It's comfortable for the big man. He's back on his feet. Trinity looking to get out, looking to press. Longbottom cutting out the ball. Matt Lawler looking to win the ball back from the visitors and finds Callum Spooner. Spooner approaching the penalty area, swings it over to the back post, over the head of Evans. Trinity having to stand firm, having to defend, as McKnight lets fly, blocked by Nathan Stainfield out on the left hand side. Chris Marlowe invites Ben Thomas forward. Ben Thomas goes past a couple of challenges. Wade Carr now on the left hand side, in on his right foot, charged down by Owen Evans and falls kindly for Ant Wilson. Ant Wilson with quick feet shows the ball, takes it away, and Ant Wilson driving through. Up in support, Harry Middleton to his right, Ashley Worsfold. Worsfold, low ball, cut out as Middleton's eyes were lighting up, but a superb last ditch piece of defending from Callum Spooner puts the ball out of play for a corner kick. But Trinity breaking with pace and power. Wilson, chief architect in that, driving forward, slid it to his right to Ash Worsfold, and Worsfold's ball across the 6-yard box just begging to be tucked in by Middleton until that intervention from Callum Spooner. Superb defending from the right back, but that could have been Trinity's second. Joe Maguire taking a little bit of time to enable me to get into position and get my breath back. Welcome back to the second half of Gainsborough Trinity versus Bamber Bridge, where Trinity are currently leading by a goal to 0. Longbottom finding Ant Wilson on the left-hand edge of the area. Over the top, off the top of the bar and behind for a goal kick. Very bright Longbottom's ball into Ant Wilson. Ant Wilson looking to start the second half on fire, much like he did last weekend against North Ferriby. That would have been a better goal as well, cannoning off the top of the crossbar and behind for a goal kick. Ashley Worsfold will want it for his personal tally, but together they'll just want it for the 3 points as the ball's fizzed into the area to the back post. The 11, Chris Marlowe, keeping the ball, feeding it to Dudley. Dudley onto his right foot, shapes, beaten wide by John Stewart for a corner kick. John Stewart very unsighted, flung himself to his left hand side, and he's a little bit slow to his feet for big number 1. McKnight over the ball, 3 yards in from the left hand touchline. He stands and waits, steps up right footed. Worsfold in the right place is able to block. Stainfield in the right place to block. He won't think so tomorrow though. But Trinity able to clear up towards halfway. Longbottom can't take the ball with him though. And it's now with Matt Lawler with his back to goal. Turns it round the corner. Bamber Bridge coming forward in red waves. Down the right hand side at the moment. Wade Carr looking to get in on his left hand side. Tracked across by Ben Gordon. Delivered into the area. Joe Maguire heads clear from the 6-yard line. Worsfold helps it on. Falls for Byrne inside the centre circle. Byrne goes past Doherty. And Byrne is chopped in half. Very clever play from the Bamber Bridge player, as Byrne was through on goal otherwise. Byrne's caught a sore one, and at the moment Phil Doherty's using all of his experience to stay down injured. He's put himself in the way. Byrne's flicked it over him a la Cantona, and then he's been stopped in his tracks, and that's the indication that it will be a yellow, because he's told him to go off on this side, so he's got the far side. Doherty's built like the proverbial brick house and goes into the referee's notebook for a yellow card. So he stopped a goal scoring opportunity. I had to stop him, to quote him. Yeah, so that's stopping a goal scoring opportunity, which is a red card. Darren McKnight again on set piece duty. Just to the right of centre, steps up, straight run up, strikes. 5-6 yards wide of the goal. Russell Saunders from the edge of his 18-yard box clears long. Stainfield underneath it, wins the first ball. And also gets to the second 10 yards away. Russell backing up, clears up. And Wilson does well, finds Will Longbottom out on the left-hand side. Longbottom with his tail up, looking to get to the byline. Goes on the outside of Spooner, then ducks back inside. Finds Simon Russell on the left edge of the area, onto his right foot. Curler, goal! What a goal from Simon Russell. Will Longbottom, clever awareness, rolled it inside. Simon Russell opened his body up and swung it into the top right-hand corner. Fantastic finish from Simon Russell. And it's Gainsborough Trinity 2, Bamber Bridge 0. But it's with Joe Maguire in the 6-yard box, again taking the goal kick. As Ant Wilson makes friends with Matt Lawler, the visiting captain, before looking to put pressure on Forbes. It's with Worsfold who finds Alex Byrne out on the right hand side. Alex Byrne looking to get his fullback before delivering into the area. Worsfold and Longbottom break down in communication, but Longbottom profits from a neat layoff there from Ant Wilson. And an acrobatic effort. Lost its sting straight away and Saunders was able to gather. With the 6, Darren McKnight standing over the ball. Trinity defending the penalty spot. Don't want to get any deeper. As McKnight steps up, swings it in. Flashes across goal, is out for a corner kick. Must have come off Ben Gordon at the near post, I think. Just getting enough to divert it away from the goal. As the corner comes in, right footed, driven across the 6-yard box. Maguire's underneath it. Worsfold pressurising. Forbes with his back to goal, lays it off for Wade Carr. Great block there from Stainfield. It's back with Wade Carr on the right hand edge of the area. He sets Spooner. Spooner delivers into the area. Forbes is there, but Trinity managed to smuggle it away. Forbes acrobatic. It's John Stewart down low to his right hand side, everything behind it. He has been struggling for a large chunk of this game, but Stainfield has quickly taken his shirt off and is now striding towards the big man. Looks like we'll finish the game with Nathan Stainfield in goal with 12 minutes to play. John Stewart coming off to be replaced by George Hornshaw. Any Scunthorpe fans that are listening, don't worry, George Hornshaw with his slight frame is not going in goal, but he is replacing the goalkeeper with Nathan Stainfield, the centre-back, going in goal. Bit of a reshuffle. I believe George Hornshaw has played at right back before in his fledgling career and will probably slot in at right back, with Johan Evans shuffling across from right back to centre back. As Nathan Stainfield takes the goalkeeper shirt for the 3rd time this year. The first time, but it's the green goalkeeper shirt. Twice he's worn the purple. Once when John Stewart was injured against South Shields, a game in which he kept a clean sheet. The second time, also keeping a clean sheet, away at Whitby. When John Stewart at Trinity getting penned back a little bit, we might see a couple of minutes of Ross Hannah, who's off doing a few limbering up exercises away to the right, just to give a little fresh outlet ball and something else for Bamber to think about. But as it is, Jamie O'Connor wants Will Longbottom to retreat and McKnight swings one over to the back post. Out to the left hand side to Linney, low ball into the box, met by Johan Evans, clears the danger area and out for a throw in. Looks like Worsfold will be tasked with leading the line on his own, but with Ross Hannah looking to get up in support. As Simon Russell's in the right place, he clears up long and Worsfold to chase. Hammered downfield by Matt Lawler. Johan Evans, tallest, wins and flick on by Ross Hannah. Worsfold goes to ground, play continues as the ball's out on the left hand side to Regan Linney. Underlapping run from Chris Marlowe. Swung clear by Joe Maguire up towards halfway. Dudley feeds it out to Regan Linney. Regan Linney looking to get it. George Hornshaw. Deflected clearance. Stainfield goes short. Head it goalwards. Head it wide of an open goal. Let off for Trinity. Stainfield had gone out to get the ball, diving low at the feet. He got caught by his own player. And then as Alistair Wadecar chipped the ball up into the centre of the goal, nod it down, nod it goalwards. Well, not nod it down, not nod it goalwards, nod it down, but plant it the wrong side of the post and let off for Gainsborough Trinity. It's Gainsborough Trinity 2, Bamber Bridge 0. Played. It's Gainsborough Trinity 2, Bamber Bridge 0. With Russell Saunders clearing over halfway and Evans tallest winning the ball. Returned and Hornshaw challenging for the ball. Middleton beaten in the air. Stainfield very quickly out of his area to clear over halfway. Middleton very slow to get to his feet. The referee now checking on his well-being. He took a sore one in the back of his head and play was allowed to continue. But Stainfield very smartly to the edge of his area and clearing into touch. Added time up. Referee still might want to play a little bit more. I said at half-time it seemed like he couldn't wait to go home, the referee. Especially when he blew his whistle at 2 minutes to 4. Really seemed like he wanted to get the second half underway, and then he's added 5 minutes on at the end of the second half. But there we go. Bamber coming forward, dug out from the byline, headed clear by Joe Maguire, and falls kindly for Will Longbottom on the left-hand side of the area. Coming forward, he just feeds it down the line and then chases. First time clearance from Saunders. Russell misses his clearance and Alistair Wadecar keeps the move going forward for the visitors. Spooner into Wadecar. Wadecar with an ambitious effort, a spinning volley. Blocked. It's now out with Linney. Linney waits for Marlowe on the overlap. Cut out by Joe Maguire at the near post. Solid defending. Another corner to the visitors. And another minute still to play. Trinity 2 goals to the good. But McKnight to deliver into the 6-yard box. Deep to the back post. Forbes heads down into the hands of Stainfield, who gathers and throws himself to the floor. Everything behind that. Thou shall not pass. And back again, and it's coming back again from Russell Saunders, who clears right footed high. Evans looking to get underneath it. Beats Forbes, who's now acting as an auxiliary centre forward. Trinity with men behind the ball. Alex Byrne looking to cut off the run. Linney trying to go past George Hornshaw. A spin from McGivern. McGivern, let's fly. Past Stainfield in the centre of the goal. Stainfield diving to his right. Couldn't do anything to keep that one out. And that's 95 minutes on the clock. It's Gainsborough Trinity 2, Bamber Bridge 1. Leave this one out. That's the first goal that Gainsborough have conceded with the interim reign of Liam King. Russell back to Middleton, and Middleton strikes forward. That is full time. It's finished here at the Martin & Co Arena. Gainsborough Trinity 2, Bamber Bridge 1. Just a shame that that was a blot on the copybooks at the end of the game. 3 points for Trinity. Now it's just a case of wait and see what's happening elsewhere in the Evo Stick Northern Premier Division.